Welcome back to part 4 of our top 2 shower conversion, and as you have noticed, I started the video halfway through the floor installation, and that's because I had a crazy headache that day. I did not feel like recording anything at all, but then I figured just to have the phone recording time-lapse to capture some footage instead of like nothing at all. And another thing you notice here, I'm not doing any back buttering. That's because I leveled out the floor, so I know it's flat, and I'm using a 1/2 by 1/2 inch square notch trowel and a fairly thin set.
So what you're going to be seeing now is I don't back butter the tile or the floor, and you can see why. So first I'm going to lay this, move it around. I'm going to lift this tile, and we're going to see the coverage. Tell me if you need back buttering. Definitely don't. So now let's talk about the layout, how we're going to draw this out on the wall. First thing we're going to do is measure the width. And that's 84 3/4. 84 3/4. Now we need half of 84 3/4. 42, half of 3/4, about 3/8. So 42 3/8 is our middle. 42 8. This side. 42 3/8 base. This is our middle. Take our 6-footer, draw a straight line. Next, we're going to take our tile and measure this width, and 41 1/2, 15 3/4, 15 3/4, 15 3/4. Okay. And we're going to put it down center. Now, obviously, just look at this way, so we have to cut this off, depending on how much slip there is. But we're going to measure it to the end. And that's going to give us 26 1/2. Okay. So 3 pieces across. Now, since this is our lowest point, this is what we're going to be basing off of, transferring to this wall and so on. And we'll make sure this is level. And I want to draw a line. So we're going to transfer this line to the other walls to make it nice and straight, because again, our niche is measured out to be full piece, and full piece on top. Now I'll show you how to do this without a laser. Laser is a perk, but it's not a requirement. So let's go ahead and remove this. Let's move this out of the way for now. Okay, now we have our starting point, and I marked transfer to this one, this wall. So now we're just gonna keep going with the level. Obviously, not with this one, with the 6-footer, but you get the point. And that's how you get the layout. Now we got our center right there, and we got our linear level for our first tile. Okay, so we're on the third row of the floor, and now as you can tell, we're just a little higher, and this is intentional because we're going to miter this, and it's going to give us that level. So I set this for now. And I'll take a little template, set it down. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now that we got this far, we have to start rolling up from this side and this side to basically make sure we're all good here. In order to do that though, first we're gonna do the curve to see where we're going to stop. See where our tile is gonna stop, about probably like a half inch from the curb, including the thin set. So I have plenty of thin set to go ahead and get this done. Okay, I'm getting the curb all done. Now I don't want to step on it because it's still fresh. I just set it. Next we're gonna do the layout for this wall, since we have the side part of the curb. We're going to measure. It looks like 35. Yeah, so we'll take half of 35 and divide it right here. Okay, we're at the part where we have to hang this tile, this row, into thin air and connect it with these walls. Now this is the most complicated part. Only if you mess up with your lines. So if you're off just by a little bit, that's when it gets complicated, but we're pretty even, or very even on both sides. Therefore, we're not gonna have a problem. And actually this is where the laser comes in handy when you're connecting a wall. Okay. Now I use these scraps to build that up to level. And this is what we want to see. I'm going to tie this up. And we're going to do the same thing for this side. We're all done with the install. Just gotta grout this and caulk the corners and head out home. Should take maybe 2-3 hours to complete. Still gotta hook up the thermostat and the heating core.